What's going on, Kings? Back with another video. I'm at work right now, but I just went on lunch, so just wanted to hop on here and just record a really quick video of something that was on my mind. And you gotta let the past go. Let go of the past. It's not serving you. The past is gone. All you have is the present. And this is something that I wanted to talk about because it's something that I've struggled with, where whether it's having regrets or, sort of thinking about things that have happened in the past and, what you wish, you had done differently and kind of letting that kind of affect your present. And look, the reality is, look, life is messy. I think I've said that before in a previous video. Life is messy and we're all just trying to figure it out as we go. We're all just winging it, to be honest. Even people that seem like they have it all together, they're just winging it too. None of us have, all the answers. We're all just kind of going through life, doing the best we can, figuring things out as we go. And, you can't really play armchair or not armchair, but Monday morning quarterback. So if for anyone that doesn't watch the NFL, Monday morning quarterback is basically where, because most NFL games take place on Sunday. So Monday morning quarterback is a term that people use for, the fans and the analysts that will like analyze the football game on Monday, where they'll like criticize the quarterback or the coach. Oh, you should have made this decision or that decision, or he should have thrown this pass or that pass. And it's easy in hindsight because obviously, when you're sitting at home on your sofa or when you're an analyst for ESPN, you're not in the trenches, you're not in the fire and you have all the information, how the play turned out or whatever. So it's basically just another way of saying hindsight is 2020. And I think you can kind of take that same attitude to life. Hindsight is 2020. So, you criticizing yourself over decisions you made in the past, it really doesn't serve you. You didn't know. You did the best you could. And you have to really, I think, own that and just say, look, the decisions that I made in the past, that was what I thought was the best decision to make at the time with the information that I had. And, you can't change the past. There's nothing I can do about it now. If the decision didn't turn out how you wanted, well, you learned from it. And now you can take the lessons that you learned and hopefully it's made you a better person, a smarter person, a stronger person, and bring that into your present. But for you to sit there and, beat yourself up over decisions that you made in the past or things that happened in the past that didn't turn out the way you liked is really counterproductive. And honestly, don't do that to yourself. I'm guilty of that. I think we all do it. I think it's just part of being human. It's funny because I love lions and leopards. Like I love like the savannah and the safari, and that's actually a dream of mine is to go to a safari one day. And so I love lions and leopards, and like I watch a lot of documentaries on them. And there was one that I was watching the other day, and the narrator on the documentary was basically like, lions and leopards, they don't ruminate over decisions. So like, let's say a leopard is, hunting, and let's say they hunt and the gazelle or antelope gets away or a hyena comes and steals the kill or whatever. They don't like dwell on it. They just move on to the next thing. They say, okay, well, I got to hunt again. And if it happens again, so a leopard may hunt 30 times in a day and only get one kill. And they don't like look back on that at the end of the day and go, what does this say about me as a leopard? Am I failing as a leopard? I'm a bad leopard. I wish, that other leopard caught more kills than I did today. Like they just move on. And the narrator on the documentary was basically saying that human beings, we're the only mammal, I think he said, that we dwell on our past decisions and we dwell on our mistakes and we dwell on things that we wish we had done differently. And it just made me think, it gave me the inspiration, honestly, to do this video that, try not to, obviously we're humans, so we're not leopards or we're not lions. So we can't think like them. Like they're driven mainly by instinct, right? So obviously we can't be like that. We're human. So, we are going to ruminate. We are going to think about the past. We are going to, wish that things had gone differently, especially as you get older. Like, there's things in my life or things in my past that I look back on and I wish, oh man, I wish I had done this differently or said this differently or made this decision differently, knowing what I know now. But honestly, at the time, that was what I thought was the best thing to do, and it's easier for me to criticize myself now or beat myself up now. But at the time, that was what I thought was the best decision. And so I just wanted to kind of record this just to kind of give you guys some encouragement. I don't know maybe who needed to hear this, but if this is something that you struggle with, try to be easier on yourself and try not to beat yourself up too much. None of us have it all figured out. Even people that look the most put together, like they've got it all together, they too are human and they struggle. That doesn't exempt you from the trials of being a human being. None of us have it all figured out. So I just say that just to encourage someone out there that, maybe struggles with that. Try not to beat yourself up too much. Try not to focus too much on the past. If there's things in your past that you're not proud of or decisions you've made that didn't turn out the way you wanted, try to learn from it. Learn from the lesson, take the lesson from it, adjust, bring it to the present, and keep going and move on. And I think you'll be okay. So yeah, nothing major. Just wanted to hop on and just kind of record this message, and hopefully that helps somebody. But if you would love to get the conversation going in the comment section, is this something that you guys struggle with? I know it's something I struggle with every day. So would love to get the comment section going. And I don't really have like a solution. I don't have I try to end all my videos with like a call to action or a solution. And honestly, my only one I can give you is, just try to be easier on yourself. Try not to have 20/20 vision with your life, but I don't know what coping mechanism some of you guys use to kind of battle with this, but I would love to hear in the comments and maybe get the conversation going. And you don't know who you might help. So I know sometimes when people watch YouTube videos, they don't want to comment sometimes, but yeah, if you have something that you use, I would really encourage you to post it because it might help somebody. So anyway, with that, guys, I'm gonna hop off now, and I'll see you in the next vid. Oh, one more thing. Please like, subscribe, and share. I've been forgetting to say that on my videos, but yeah, I would appreciate if you like, subscribe, share if you like the content. I'm going to be doing more videos. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for what else is going to come up on my channel. But yeah, with that, guys, I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.